What's going on, everybody? King Majin here, bringing you another video in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. And today I have a very special build for all of you melee fighters and strikers. I have just recently created this build and it is insanely tough to beat. Not many have been able to beat this build and it's brand new. So the first thing you'll want is well, it actually, as far as clothing goes, it really doesn't matter. I like using clothing that gives me stamina, and with this particular build, you'll want to have ki too. And if you're a human, great for you. You have fast ki recovery, but I'm just giving them 2 pieces of cosmic for ki and 2 for stamina. You'll want the zsoul. I'm not going to be that easy, which you can make from the mixing shop. Each time you inflict damage to an opponent, there is a low chance to decrease their stamina by a large amount. Gives +5 ki and +3 strike. Now, I know a lot of you are already familiar with this zsoul, and the problem has always been trying to get it to activate. Well, I found a way. The first thing you want is match punch. Basically, you want to use this at the end of every single one of your combos, or when the opponent is holding still and just putting their guard up. Use match punch or match kick if that's what you have, and every one of those little punches that comes out has a chance to activate your zsoul. So every time you do it, you know, you got about 12 hits on your opponent and there's a chance of it activating. I also have Super Dragon Flight here. This one's just here as, you know, an extra attack. And Meteor Crash. This is an important attack because it does so many quick hits, so many more chances for your zsoul to activate, and you want Angry Shout. Just because, well, you should already know what this does and why it works perfect with this. You don't have to worry about how much damage you do to your opponent to make your zsoul activate, it's just how many hits. Burning Spin is a really good ultimate attack for this zsoul, but it's just too hard to hit people with Burning Spin most of the time. Most of the time they just run around in circles and just try to stay as far away from you as you can, and then they just kill you. Now this build would work really well for those who have 100 basic attack, but for me I have strike. This is a great build whether you have 100 strike or 100 basic. So that's the build. So let's go try it out in a quick battle and see how the opponent does. A couple of things you should keep in mind if you're going to use this preset. 1, you want to be more offensive than defensive. 2, you want skills that do multiple hits, and both of these are just to get your zsoul to activate more. 3, when your zsoul does activate, you just want to rush your opponent and get as much damage off of them as you can. I would say most matches go like this. You and your opponent are fighting, you just keep teleporting one behind the other until eventually one runs out of stamina completely, and then the other one just gets in the infinity combo and kills him, right? Well, this particular build speeds up that process for my opponent. That is what I like about it. So as soon as you see your zsoul activate, just keep rushing your opponent and keep getting more and more damage off of him, because he has no stamina, no defense, and he can't evade you no matter what. And 4th thing you should know about this zsoul is there's a glitch to it. If your opponent is quickly attacked after the zsoul activates once, it'll activate again. And again. And again. And again. I'll leave these tips in the comments section below for future reference, but this is the first build that I've made that most people can't even survive 60 seconds. I think I've only fought one person so far. I've fought multiple people with this, and only one has survived more than 60 seconds. That is how freaking overpowered this build is. Even if my opponent is an Earthling with 100 stamina and might as well, it's not enough to counter how much this removes from the opponent. So all I can say is you won't know how overpowered it is until you try it out for yourself. So that's going to be my video. Hope you enjoyed. For For more OP builds on Majins and Frieza Race, hit that subscribe button. Please leave a like. I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you next time.